What's going on, guys? I want to cover a trade from earlier this morning. We actually just had another one. I just got done explaining to Evolution Traders live on a video recap, but I want to show you guys a trade that I took earlier that is your 20 SMA. So you can see the white line here is your 20 SMA. The yellow line here is your VWAP. Now, right here at 7:35 Pacific Standard Time, we get a large candle, 105 points, that closes back over VWAP and 20 SMA. This is kind of signaling to me, hey, we got a little bit of a double bottom here where we put into the low of day, we kind of bounced, we chopped around, held a little bit here, started to spike, came back down, and then we got over the VWAP and that 20 SMA. What I'm looking for in this particular situation is I don't want to give up 105 points on this trade. Clearly, nobody wants to risk 105 points. So I'm trying to figure out where I can put a stop loss that technically is going to invalidate this trade. That would be below the previous 5-minute bar. And in this particular case, I'm going to be risking about 66 points. Now, for those of you guys, before you freak out and jump off a fucking bridge for risking 66 points, we're going to control that 66 points with the number of contracts that we're playing. We're not going to be playing mini contracts on a trade setup like this. I like to manage my risk and my trades based on dollar amounts, okay? Dollar amounts, not on number of points, not on number of fucking ticks. I know a lot of people like to manage in a set number of points. I like to manage in dollars, okay? I'm not looking to make $1 million a trade. I'm not looking to lose $1 million a trade. So I don't really care if I'm risking 500 points on a trade or I'm risking 5 points on a trade. It all depends on the technical setup that I'm getting. In this particular instance, I can make a case for if this closes below the previous 5-minute bar, that maybe it's going lower. So I'm going to risk 66 points on this trade. I'm going to do quick math in my head before this trade confirms. And I'm going to tell myself that for every 66 points that I give up on one micro contract, it's a $120 loss. Okay. I'm comfortable risking about $300 a trade. So I can trade about 2 to 3 contracts, micros, M and Qs. We're trading the NASDAQ 100 here, guys. So if I put on a risk for about $320, $340 on this trade, risking 66 points, I'm looking for at least half of that. I'm looking for 25, 35 points. If I get it, great. I'm going to start to scale out and take some profits. If I don't get it, I know that I'm going to lose 300 bucks. Okay. That is what it is. We got to start trusting the price action, trusting your technical analysis, and stop trying to dictate what the hell these candlesticks are going to do, because quite frankly, nobody knows what these candlesticks are going to do. And if you claim that you do know, you're absolutely full of shit. So when this trade confirms, you see here, I started to draw some markups here because I'm going to do some notations all over this chart and post them to my traders inside of Evolution Traders. If you guys want to join Evolution Traders, that link is down in the description box below. Now you're going to see here the entry price that we're going to try to get in at here is as close to 21,810 as possible. And the reason why I say that is because that is our reason why that's the high. That's the high of the wick that we put in that closes over the 20 and the VWAP. So when we look at trying to get in at over 810, the next candle shoots up to 867. Guys, if you're looking for 25, 35 points on 3 micro contracts, again, 25 points, you're making $50, which is not lavish money. You're not going to go out and buy the newest, latest supercar with that. But what that's going to do is put $50 in your pocket for every micro contract that you're trading. In this particular scenario, we are trading 3 micro contracts. That's what I put on the board, and we're making about 150 bucks. Now, clearly you can go for 30 points. You could try to target a full 1-to-1 at 60 points, which you can see here would have been filled. However, for me, I'm a little bit more of a scalper. I want to get in, I want to get out, I want to play that momentum, or I just want to get knocked the hell out of the trade for a loss if it doesn't work. That's how I do it. I wanted to show you guys here how I did it and what type of setups that I'm taking. It's not an extravagant day for me. I made about 300 bucks. It's nothing to brag about. It's nothing to write home about. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm going to go buy a yacht with the $300. But what I am saying is that there is scalability in being able to utilize prop firms. And for example, if you have 10 prop firms, accounts, funded accounts that you're copy trading, maybe in batches of 5 accounts at a time, there's so many firms out there that you can start linking together in a $300 day across 10 accounts as a $3,000 day. If you just try to stay on the right path and hit these small base hits and try to stack these winning days, and more importantly, focus on your emotions every single day, not when the trade wins, but when you lose trades and on those red losing days, to not blow yourself out of the water on one day. I see so many traders that have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green days on their calendar, and then there's one big fat red day where you just lose self-control and you give everything back. Mind you, you can have a really good trading week for 4 days, and one trade can erase 4 days worth of work. Don't let that be you. Try your best to control yourself. If you have trouble controlling yourself, get with a coach, get with a mentor, join a community, have someone hold your hand and hold you accountable. Report to somebody, report to, a trading buddy. It could be your wife, could be your husband, could be a friend, could be, our room at Evolution Traders. It doesn't really matter, but you need to get yourself around people that are going to hold you accountable for the stupid mistakes that you make. Because in the beginning, I needed to be held accountable for the stupid mistakes that I make. And also, the team at Evolution Traders, I utilize them to hold myself accountable. Okay, we all have to hold ourselves to a little bit of a higher standard here. We have to stop losing control. We have to just try to stick to the path. This business is not easy. I'm not going to claim that you can make $1 million this month. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to get a payout in 30 days. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to get a payout all year, because I know it's very, very difficult. It's very, very hard. But if you keep showing up and you keep doing the right things, good things will start to happen. Good things start to compound. And when you start to compound, you start to see the P&L rise. You start to get the payouts. Things start to make sense. Rambling now, but I'll see all of you guys on the next video. Just wanted to show you the guys this quick setup. Again, not a massive day, but a $300 day I will take on this particular account that I was copy trading over a few accounts. The other trade that I kind of got into was here. There was another 20 SMA here. I did notice I had room between the 20 SMA and the VWAP. So took this for a quick spike. Luckily picked up 42 points, I think. That video is recorded and it's inside of Evolution Traders. So if you guys want to go watch that trade, it's posted in my analysis channel. But I show you guys the entry here, show you guys the stop loss box, and we just kind of sit in that trade until we picked up 43 points. So again, you can pick up points, right? Going against a trend, you just have to be fucking smart and understand that, hey, this might be a little bit of a lower probability setup here. But again, with risk management and just accepting the fate of what happens, win, lose, or draw, you kind of feel okay about things, right? About the outcome. You're not too worried about the outcome. So with that being said, guys, smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys did today. I always love hearing how you guys did today. Good, bad, or if you didn't trade at all. Leave that comment and I'll see all of you guys on the next one.